Hey, it's Bud and Broadway along with Kelly from Arnold. We're here in Alton, Illinois at the YWCA. We've been talking about this for a week now, about this place is haunted supposedly, and we're about to go find out what's up. Now, You're not in?
I'm out.
Not a believer.
I don't believe there's a ghost in there.
Kelly?
I'm scared to death.
Kelly?
Look at that place. Creepy.
Kelly's afraid to go to the bathroom in here.
I am.
And I'm on the fence. We're going to see if we can convince any of us differently from how we feel right now as we go in. We have the people from the St. Louis Paranormal Research Society. We're about to go inside and meet them now. You guys ready?
Now, I think they take themselves way too serious. So Broadway and I chipped in and we bought one of these. If you've never seen it, this is a machine that makes some noises. At some point, there's going to be a ghost. We're just going to see if the Paranormal Society people think it's as funny as we do.
Kelly is not amused by this.
No.
But it's remote control.
100 feet? Are you kidding me? I should have walked too.
We're only going to use it once and we don't know where, so you'll have to watch to see what happens. Let's go meet the guys from the St. Louis Paranormal Research Society.
Hey, Mark. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bob. It's good to see you.
Hey, Kelly.
Good to see you. How are you?
How are you?
Always good to have our friends here from the St. Louis Paranormal Research Society. Did I get that right?
Yes, you
I
did.
hate when I mess it up, I tell you. So tell us about this facility. This place is fabulous.
This place was built, it was built in 1931. It's always been a YWCA, and it's currently a YWCA today. And it's one of the very few left in the St. Louis area. Now, the building was built in 1931. There was 4 Victorian mansions that used to sit on the slot. And what they've done when they tore them down in 1931, that Great Depression mentality, is they kept all the fixtures because they're all similar, because they all came from the Alton lumber yard, and they used those fixtures in building this building. Now, a lot of people said the ghosts have kind of attached themselves to those houses that have been brought here. Also, in 1936, they had a murder-suicide that happened here. There was a maintenance man and his wife. They worked here in the evenings. One would do regular maintenance, the other one would clean. And they would bring their daughter, and their daughter would swim in the swimming pool all the time. And what happened was the maintenance man saw his daughter laying face first in the pool, thought she drowned. Well, the mother pulled the daughter out of the pool, revived her. Well, the daughter came into his workshop back there, and when he turned around, she was dripping wet. He thought she was a ghost. So he stabbed her with a screwdriver, thinking she was a ghost. Come to find out it was his daughter. The mother comes in, sees what's happening, tries to stop the father. He stabs her with the screwdriver accidentally. Then he talks about how the Y was haunted, how it had a demon that possessed the building. So he hung himself from the main staircase out in the lobby out here.
Oh, wow. So it's a beautiful building, a beautiful facility with a dark history that we're going to try to explore a little bit tonight. You okay, Kelly?
No, it's getting hot in here.
Kelly's freaking out about this.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Now, you can't go on a good ghost hunt unless you have the right equipment. Let's take a look at what we're going to be using today.
So, Bob, what's this piece right here?
That's the SV7 spirit box like they use on the ghost TV shows that you see all the time. It seeks through the stations really fast, and the idea is that the spirits can kind of interject their voice in between the gaps in the stations.
So what else do we have here?
These are EMF meters. They measure magnetic fields. When the spirits give off magnetic fields, we can kind of track them with the meters and find out where they're at. The skull is actually one of those lightning ball things that you see, you know, like at parties, it makes little lightning bolts. But we've wired it so that whenever a response comes out of the radio, it gives a little jolt of static electricity, so the spirits can actually use that energy to make more responses. So the more responses they make, then the more electricity they get, then the more they'll want to do it.
So where are we going first?
Pool, mate. We have a full-size limit pool in the basement, so we'll check that out.
So, Missy, you mentioned earlier you were picking up some vibes in here about a little girl.
About a little girl. She follows us around. She actually starts in the lobby with us always. As many times as I've been here, she starts down there and then she just follows you through. There's a certain point where she stops following me normally, but she'll come in here with us, and she likes the lobby. Like, she wants to figure out what everybody's doing, so she'll follow you around and say, "What are they doing? What are they doing?"
How's that feel, Missy? Listen, you got your equipment, we got ours.
We're up here in the attic at the YWCA in Alton, and we have Bob here. He's got his spirit box out, and he also has this skull that lights up. What is that all about?
The skull gives off a jolt of static electricity every time there's a response, and our theory is that that static electricity will help them make more responses. So it kind of rewards them for making the response, and then that way we get a better communication stream going on.
Okay.
So as the box scans through the radio station, it's just skipping, as we were talking earlier, scanning from station to station to station. The ghosts are talking in the space between.
Right.
So the skull is only going to light up there. Is that right?
Right. When there's a response, then it'll light up.
Okay.
So we should ask questions like, are we alone here?
Right. How many spirits are in this space? Things like that. Open-ended kind of
Well,
question.
let's ask. I want to know how many spirits are in this place. Are we by ourselves?
Do you know where you are?
Right there.
Right there.
That's right there in the bottom.
Right there.
It's about time for me to get out.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, we're about to take you in a tunnel where homeless people used to come stay, and then chlorine gas somehow made it into the tunnel and unfortunately killed every one of them. So the theory is there are a lot of spirits moving and about inside the tunnel.
So when we get in the tunnel, we're going to do an EVP session, and Bob also let me borrow his EMF monitor so we can check and see. And he told me we're looking for anything over 4, and it's already at 2.6 and climbing. Oh boy.
We're one of the homeless people that passed away in this town. We're listening if you want to talk to us. We know you're here. We're picking you up on the EMF.
Wow, what a night at the Alton YWCA. Big thanks to the St. Louis Paranormal Research Society for all the time that you gave us tonight.
They're going to go over the footage and all of the recordings that we did here tonight, and then they'll join us at the first of next week so that we can find out what they discovered, like when they're doing the EVP, because we couldn't hear anything, but we did see blips, so maybe they'll hear some stuff. We'll find out everything these guys found when we get back together. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Kelly, you did good.
It was tough.
Missy, are you
Missy
okay?
helped me through it.
Missy was looking a little peaked down in the basement there a minute ago.
It's not my favorite place.
I see that. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
This was really, really, I don't want to use the word fun, but it was interesting.